Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie and today we're going to be talking about nursery rhymes. So I work in a childcare centre, so I am constantly surrounded by all different kinds of nursery rhymes, and it's occurred to me how extremely messed up they are, like extremely messed up, and the fact that we sing this to babies is concerning. I've got my laptop here and I have up a bunch of nursery rhymes that we're going to read through, and we're going to see if we can find anything wrong with them. Now at this point I'm pretty sure we've all heard Ring Around the Rosie. So if you don't know this one, it's ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. You'll play that fun little game as a kid. You hold hands, you jump around in a circle, you'll fall down, great fun, so much fun. It's about the plague. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. That refers to the fact that people carried around posies in their pocket to try and ward off death and the Black Plague. That's what they believed would help. A tissue, uh-oh, we're sick, we've caught the plague, we all fall down, we're dead. So that's really fun and charming when we see our 3-year-olds playing that game. The Black Plague. So I haven't actually heard this nursery rhyme before, but it is called Lucy Locket, and it goes, Lucy Locket lost her pocket, Kitty Fisher found it. Not a penny was in there, only ribbon round it. See, maybe we could get into the fact that, oh, you know, maybe she's poor, maybe they're thinking about someone that doesn't have any money, but let me just read you this little thing that goes along with it here. There are multiple theories about this nursery rhyme, but one of them involves a decidedly not kid-friendly sex scandal. Kitty Fisher was actually the name of one of the most famous courtesans in the 18th century London. The story goes that Lucy Locket, on the other hand, was supposedly a barmaid and the two fought over a man, possibly even King Charles II. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring. He bumped his head on the end of the bed and couldn't get up in the morning. This poor old man suffered such extreme head trauma he couldn't get up. So either he's in tremendous pain or he's dead. So... Now, I know that this one has been talked about a lot before, but Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Nowhere in that nursery rhyme does it say that Humpty is in fact an egg. So, who is Humpty? And is he okay? I'm going to assume probably not, because all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. I mean, I think the horses would be pretty useless in putting Humpty together again, but I mean, if the king's men couldn't do it, the horses couldn't do it. Rest in peace, Humpty. Rest in peace.
Sis, rest in pieces.
There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread, then whipped them all soundly and put them to bed. So her poor children are starving and being whipped soundly to sleep. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetops. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Oh, lovely nursery rhyme. Cute. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. Down comes baby, cradle and all. Now imagine an innocent baby who probably can't even lift their head up yet, is in a cradle in a tree. I mean, who knows how high? 30 centimeters, 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters high in this tree, when suddenly it breaks and the baby falls. Do you think this baby is going to survive that fall? Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Now, I've heard a few different things about this nursery rhyme with Jack breaking his crown. Most people assume, oh, he's broken his head, like he's literally probably dead. When other people say he was wearing a crown and he broke his crown. But either way, these poor two children have tripped.
You can literally pinpoint the exact moment my brain just stops working completely and I just give up.
But either way, poor old Jack and Jill have fallen down a hill. Whether they broke their crown or their crown, they're probably very sad. I have a little thing here. I'm just doing my research. This poem originated in France. The characters refer to King Louis, Jack, and his Queen Mary Antoinette, Jill. Jack was beheaded, lost his crown. Then Jill came tumbling after during the Reign of Terror in 1793. So Jack and Jill were both beheaded. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. And who do you think they were? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. They all sailed out to sea, was enough to make a man stare. I mean, if 3 men want to take a bath together, that is totally fine. Like, I'm for that. You do you, boo. But should we be singing about it to our children? I don't know. I mean, I guess we're teaching them about, you know, equality, and if, you know, men want to bathe together, that's fine. But, Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. So, I mean, there's nothing too bad. Oh no, there's a spider, she's scared. But we're really installing fear of spiders into our toddlers. Like, I'm already at the point, if one of the children sees a spider, they scream and they run and they're terrified, which is fair enough. But, Miss Muffet, you're not helping. Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Oh, cute. What's it about? Cheating and killing. Peter's wife was supposedly a harlot, so you know she was cheating on poor little Peter. And Peter decided he would kill her and hide her body in a giant pumpkin shell. The farmer's wife who cut off the tail of the cow. I can't, no. 3 blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife, who cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a thing as your life? Did you ever see such a thing in your life as 3 blind mice? So not only are these poor mice already blind, but now this woman decides to cut off their tails? I mean, if that's not animal abuse. I mean, there's already children at our childcare centre that decide to cut millipedes in half. Let's not add mice to the list of things these children need to torture. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed all the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. Nothing like teaching your kids to kiss girls without consent. Bar, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. See, that's a cute little nursery rhyme. We all know that one, we all love that one. But when you dig into it, apparently it's from the medieval wool trade. So in other words, it's all about slavery. So there's that. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. This nursery rhyme then goes on to say she swallowed a spider, she swallowed a bird, a cat, a dog, all that sort of stuff. But this is traumatizing. Like, I've accidentally swallowed a bug when I was a child. Am I going to die? Probably. I mean, this old lady might. That is just a few of the extremely messed up nursery rhymes that we are singing our children. In fact, almost every nursery rhyme you can probably find a messed up reasoning behind it. But obviously the children are too young to understand this. They just enjoy their nursery rhymes. I mean, it's not doing that much harm, really. I mean, kids don't understand it. You only click when you're 20 and then suddenly it's like, oh. But until that point, there's really no harm, but I just wanted to share the extremely messed upness that is nursery rhymes. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I put out new videos every week. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more. I've got my dinosaur merch linked down below. I'd love it if you wanted to check him out. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.
She leaves a fern in the middle of every dark room. She fills her nose up a little right on the bathroom.